What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Just Like Smith channel. In today's video, we have a special guest. Everybody welcome Vanessa onto the channel. This is my fiance, and this is her F-150 as you all seen in the last video. In today's video, I just now messed up the intro and accidentally filmed the whole intro in slow motion, so you didn't get to see me unbox it, but we have a Deegan 38 cold air intake, so we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what all comes in the box, and then we're gonna be running some before clips, some after clips, and of course we're gonna do the install video as well. So after we get it installed, then I'll throw up on the screen the before clips and the after clips, and then we'll have Vanessa do a wide open throttle pull and see if she can tell a difference. So go ahead and go over what was in the box. Alright guys, so now that you all have seen what all comes in the kit, it's pretty much just some boots and a pipe and a filter and some clamps. Super easy, super simple on this truck. So we're going to kind of walk Vanessa through it and show you guys as well. If you've never installed one, you're going to learn as well. But yeah, this is going to be an experience for sure. Alright babe, so pretty much this right here is the throttle body. And there's a clamp right here that holds this big black tube on. Okay, and then over here in that box right here, that's where your air filter is. So go ahead and pop these off right here. Just pull back on these. Alright, and then lift up on this box and pull back towards you. There you go. Alright, so do you see that right there? That's the factory air filter. Go ahead and pull that out.
Yes.
Yep, that big old black square thing. Yep, that's the filter. Alright, hold up the filter. Alright, we're getting rid of that, and we're replacing it with this. So take this out of the bag, and we'll compare them.
They're definitely different in shape.
Yeah, they are. Alright, so there's the two filters. Hold them up. Yep. So, and then this whole tube right here, you see like this big like bulbous thing, like this little chamber, and then this little chamber right here, and the tube diameter is smaller. That entire tube right here, and then this big box gets replaced with this tube, and then that filter is just gonna be on the end of it, kind of like that. All right guys, so now that we've got the factory filter out, we're gonna go ahead and remove the entire factory air intake. You do actually leave this factory like a ram piece, like where the air ducting goes in. The new box just kind of bolts onto the old factory box, which you'll see in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and get all the tools out, and I'll tell you guys what tools you'll need. Then we're gonna have Vanessa remove the factory air intake. Most people probably like read the instructions and stuff, but this is a very simple install. So we're just gonna go ahead and get the factory one out of there, and then we will figure out how to assemble the new one. And right here, the tools required is a 7mm, 10mm, 13mm sockets, and a ratchet. Babe, do you know where all that stuff is in the garage? No. Okay. I'll go get it for her, and then I'll have her remove it. See here, this place is a mess right now. Alright, so we got the ratchet, then what did it say? 7, 13, and a 10, I think. So here's a ratchet, and a ratchet has a square on it, okay? So the ratchet accepts different sockets. These are sockets for different size bolts.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is, this should all come out as one piece, babe. So do you see how like this is one piece, and there's like a boot right here that connects to that piece? So right here, do you see this rubber line? We have to disconnect that. So go ahead and we're gonna pull that out so we can remove that. And then back here, there are, so we're gonna go right here, babe, and press down on this black part with your thumb, and then pull that straight back. Pull it straight back after you push down on it. There you go. Good job. Did you just bust your knuckle or something?
I about ripped my fingernail off, and I don't even have my nails done. My actual nail.
Okay, so we got one more to do. So I thought that I was filming on this one, but you're just gonna disconnect both of these lines. I think I videoed this one, but I didn't video this one, but you just pull out on it. All right, and now, babe, we're ready to remove this bolt right here, which holds this big tube and that box to the throttle body. So you're gonna get your ratchet. The one side of this is a square, which goes on there, and then the other side is the actual for the bolt.
Okay.
So I think it's that one, and then you push it down on there. Alright. Now you know lefty loosey, righty tighty, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go down in here.
Best advice.
Is it loose? Okay. Here, look. You're not skilled enough to use an impact gun to tighten stuff, but you can to loosen stuff. So 1 second. Oh yeah. All right. Put that socket on the end of this impact gun. Push the button on the back of it. There's a button on the back of it. Push it in. Okay. There you go. Did you just put that in a pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, so now look, you're gonna put this gun on here. Right there. And then loosen it up. So just put it on there and then pull the trigger. Okay, that's good. Is it loose?
Yeah.
Alright, now try to pull that off of there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, so look, now you're gonna snake it under that hose. You see that hose right there? You're gonna just lift that hose up just a little bit. Don't pull on it too hard. Put it on. Okay, look. This hose, there you go. Alright, now pull that out of there. Yeah, what is that? Say it, tell them, what is that? What is that piece? What are you holding right now?
The biggest piece.
The biggest piece. That is your factory air intake that goes to this box. This box gets fed air through this hole that comes up to here. So air goes in here, down in here, and then into the filter, and then into the hole in the motor. You see that hole right there?
Yeah.
That's a throttle body, but we're not going to get into it. Okay? Alright guys, so this is the old air intake. This is the new air intake. We're going to put it all together. Alright guys, so we have gotten that box installed. I'll show you guys that up close here in just a second, but it literally bolts together with 4 bolts, and then it just clips into the factory location. Let's go and get this thing installed.
I think it went in.
Alright. There is a filter adapter piece that slips through here, and then you put the clamp on. Now we're going to drop this boot down into here. Alright guys, so before you install this box, the tabs on this side, I did have to bend those down so then they'll click into this spot better. And I ran some of the weather stripping stuff that they send you just to help it seal real good. So then it's not metal on plastic, it's rubber on plastic. And then that's going to make the clips lock in there better. No, hold on, I haven't started yet. Alright. Alright, now tell them.
I forgot what to say.
Airbox, intake tube, clamps.
Okay.
And then we're going to connect the hoses.
Okay.
Loud.
I forgot again.
Okay, I'll do it. Now that we have the intake tube on, double check your clamps and the boots. You got your filter on, double check that. Right here on the intake tube, we have these little rubber covers. We're gonna pull those rubber covers off, then we're gonna reconnect those hoses. So go ahead and reconnect those hoses, babe. All right, guys, so the last thing is this seal. And we're going to, I guess I'm gonna start it down here in this bottom corner. So I feel like that'll look the best if the seam is in the bottom back corner. So this stuff literally just pushes on. And then all this is gonna do is make this box seal to the hood. Finally got the cold air intake installed. Everything went so smooth, except for one thing. On these 2 ports right here, make sure you just get some sandpaper and sand the ends of these tubes. Because of the powder coated finish, these were a little bit hard to push on. So make sure you sand those, and then you'll have this. Wasn't it so easy, babe?
Yep.
Before we run some before and after clips and take it for a test drive and listen to it, I would say this install is a solid 20 to 30 minutes. As long as you don't have no trouble out of those tubes, just sand it first, because it kind of just now took us like 30 minutes just trying to get one of them back off that I pressed on there and I shouldn't have. I should have sanded it first and put you a little bit of oil on there. But with that being said, babe, go ahead and start it up. Let's see, we're gonna do one right now with the hood open, and we'll do one with it shut. So start it up. There we go. Alright, yeah. It definitely does sound a little bit different, rev up at idle. So now we're gonna go for some drives, and for you guys, I've already got some before videos, and now we're gonna take some after videos. So I'll see you whenever we get out on the road. We just now got out, and I've barely got on it, and she already said that it was louder underneath the hood for sure. So like the engine noise that you're hearing is definitely louder underneath the hood. And so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the before clips, and then you will see the after clips. Alright, so I was gonna put all the before and after clips together, but that made a pretty big difference, didn't it, babe?
Yeah.
Especially in sound. It literally, guys, if you're wanting just a little bit more like engine noise and like that deep like V8 rumble like coming from underneath the hood, even though it probably won't be seen much, we plan on doing a lot of paint matching and gloss black on this truck. So we didn't want anything shiny, because this is going to be opposite of my truck. If you guys have seen my 6.0, there's a lot of shiny stuff on it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do the 30 to 80 pull, and then we're gonna do a wide open throttle pull, and I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty crazy. It literally, guys, like I was gonna just like play those without even like talking and stuff, but it sounds so different, does it not? Like it literally, and I've done almost like a wide open throttle pull before, and that wasn't even wide open just now, but I have done almost a wide open throttle before with her with me. I don't think she's ever done one, so we're probably gonna switch seats, and I want her to do one. So we're gonna make her do a wide open throttle pull just to make the video a little more interesting, and I will definitely record her reaction. But it's literally, it sounds so much different, and I know a lot of it's probably on the butt dyno, but just the sound makes you think obviously that it's a lot faster. I'm not at all sitting here saying that the cold air intake made the truck a lot faster, but the throttle response, like how it snaps and goes, it does actually seem a little bit like snappier. Like whenever I pretty much matted it, you know, kind of puts you back in your seat a little bit, and you could definitely tell a difference compared to before. Like you can ask her, it wasn't like that before. So I definitely approve of this cold air intake so far. But we're gonna pull over, swap seats, and then we're gonna make her do a little wide open throttle pull. So she's gonna go from about 1 or 2 miles an hour, and I'm gonna tell her to put the pedal to the metal. And we also got to get some LED headlights in this thing, but so far we're loving the F-150 for sure, because she was wanting an SUV originally, and now she doesn't even want an SUV anymore because I picked this thing up for her. All right, so no engine lights or anything like that on from like changing all the air intake and stuff like that, so that's another plus. It's got the black leather inside, which you guys probably seen in the first video. But anyway, let's get to this wide open throttle pull, babe. Go ahead and pull out here and turn right into Mexico, and then we will do a wide open throttle pull. What do you mean, what if you get pulled over? It would just make the video even better. I bought my girlfriend a truck and she got pulled over in it. So we are doing 14 miles an hour, just barely cruising. All right, now give it everything it's got. No, here, redo that. Come on, what was that, guys? That was not a wide open throttle. She eased into it. Listen, babe, I want you to literally take your foot and push the gas pedal all the way down, okay? All at once, not easing into it. All right, slow down again. Back down to 15 miles an hour. All right, everything it's got right now, all the way to the floor. Why did you let off? Guys, oh my gosh. You gotta go past 45. You let off of it. She's nervous, guys, she's nervous.
I'm shivering in my boots.
Oh my gosh, for real. Now, all the way to the floor until you hit 65 miles an hour, okay? Go, right now.
1
There we go. Gosh, that was 70. That was 70. High five, high five. Yeah. All right, guys. So we just now done a little like 5 mile an hour to 70. That was pretty quick. And what do you think about it, babe?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, guys, so that's gonna be all for today's video. Please enjoy this little edit that I'm gonna put together at the end of like the truck, the quarter intake, a few random stuff. And thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. Always remember, everybody starts as nobody, and I'll see you in the next one. What do we say?
Peace.
Peace.